Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlock.
And I'm your host, Untitled, guys, and thank you all for tuning in to our ranking the 2021 New York Yankees. I thought this would be very fitting.
Yeah.
Since we are facing them this week.
Yeah, buddy.
And we did take one game from them, so we got to learn who our opponent is, especially down the stretch, if we want to take them down and get back to wild card.
Yeah, man, because this isn't just important for right now in this series, but I mean, who knows? If we do make it to wild card, we could be playing these guys in that game, you know, and I want to know who the heck we're going to be matching up against. So let's freaking get straight into it with the first guy who I know nothing about.
All right, just to reiterate, everybody, Hall of Fame, 94 plus, video games, elite, 87 to 93, or 93 to 87, whatever it might be. Starter, 79 86, bench, 70 to 77, and then that feeling when you want to poo, but it's just a fart.
Oh, so the worst feeling.
It's the worst feeling in the world. Yeah. And you know what's even worse? When it's multiple times. Multiple times.
You just keep getting up from the toilet so disappointed.
Yeah.
So disappointed. You know? Like I wanted you to be so much more.
I know.
I wanted you to be so much more.
And then you go through, you want to push a little bit, then you're like, owie, owie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to force it, you know? It's like, might as well just send that shit straight back to AAA.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, so let's start with our first guy here. His name is Bart Abreu. Also, Dal Kermist out here saying, Charlie is here to learn about the opponent. Yes, we have Charlie Montoya stopping in. Hello, everyone who's here right now. Colin, Dal Kermist, Charlie Montoya.
Welcome.
So if you're here right now, we're going to learn about our opponents, starting with Bart Abreu.
So this guy comes out of the pen. I know he was supposed to be a young prospect for him. He's still 25 years old right now.
Young dude.
But he hasn't been good in his career. Look at that 5.12 ERA over 31 innings pitched. It's the beginning, but right now we're not seeing a whole lot going on. 4.45 this year. What do you think?
This is looking to me like I'm definitely not putting him in that feeling when you want to poop, but it's just a fart.
He's still young.
Because that's the thing, right?
It's fresh. It's
exactly. You know, like I don't even know what you are yet. But I don't think he's not starter right now.
No.
For me. I think he's definitely a solidified bench. Where he is in that bench, I don't really know.
I feel like I want to put him like mid to low bench right now. It's not really much going on here, to be honest. Thing,
you know, like I know he's a good prospect, so maybe like a 74 or something. But I mean, like we're gonna toss him into the bench category right now, just because we haven't seen a whole lot. No. Hello, Matt Needham.
Oh, Matt Needham, you've come to the right show, buddy.
Also Keisha too. I know that you are a Yankees fan. Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome. We got your next guy here, your closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's not having the best year. I mean, it's still good. It's still very good.
Pretty good, yeah.
It's just not like what we've all come to know from, you know, maybe one of the best closers in the past decade, maybe the best closer in the past decade.
I mean, you can kind of slowly see a fade kind of going on here, slowly up, like really good, slow fade, got a little better here, and then a little fade up.
Still very. I'm not going to say slow fade on 2.45 or 2.21, but I mean, the last 2 years haven't been ideal. And he is getting older. The velo is still very much there, but he's still getting older. Where do you classify him right now?
I'd still put him. I'm going to put him like in that lower elite, honestly, in my opinion. 87, 88. He's still there. He's still getting saves.
Yeah, I mean, I would
25.
25 saves. What are the Yankees saying right now?
Yankees fans saying, "Oh, trash! I hate him.
I hate him." Wow.
Oh, Matt's saying he's pretty good, but
I was okay. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh wait, he's a woman beater apparently, says Charlie Montoya.
Oh my goodness
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, we're not ranking anyone based on their outside baseball activities right now. I mean, honestly, I was gonna say like 86, but I could also agree with an 87.
I think, respect to the man, low 87.
For real. Yeah, he's still solid. Still solid. Yeah. So we'll show him a bit more respect. Maybe we'll adjust as time goes on.
Now, the thumbnail himself, Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
This one, I think...
who we are playing today.
This is huge.
Yeah, he's having a great year, obviously, in that Cy Young conversation, neck and neck with Robbie Ray. And I mean, if you scroll down on what he has done in the last 5 years or something. Like, it is like really good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, what is that? 3.08 ERA. And if you take out that 2017 year, actually, like, just say goodbye to that 2017 year. See you later.
How do you do that?
You just click on 2017.
Just click on 2017.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, see, that's
let me
but
see
he's really good. He's really
well,
good.
In the last 4 years, basically, he's got like a 2.7 ERA, basically. If you do take out that 2017 year. So, I mean, he is like top tier.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I got to put him in the Hall of Fame.
He's definitely Hall of Fame.
He's Hall of Fame.
I mean,
for
he's
me.
got to be like, yeah.
He's a 94 for me. He's 94.
I could go 95, honestly, but it's very close, right? Like, he is elite as heck. Like, he's probably he is the second best pitcher in baseball for sure. Yeah. Right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
And I mean, like, if DeGrom, like, he gets older or something like that, could Cole take over for sure? He feels like he's in the middle of his Max Scherzer-esque career.
What's crazy about DeGrom is he's in the middle of his career, but he's like.
He's 2 years
amazing.
older, you know. He's awesome. He's awesome for sure. But yeah, Garrett Cole locked in, Hall of Fame. What do you guys think? Cough, cough, Hall of Famer, Cy Young. Yeah, we're in agreement.
Yeah,
we're in agreement, guys. You guys paid for what you got. You paid $300 million. You got a solid elite.
Now the next guy on our list, Nestor Cortez Jr. We're actually going to see tomorrow on the bump, and I actually really wanted to look at this guy because if you see right here, he's 26 years old. He's already played 4 seasons. This is so far pretty good. How many 67 innings pitched? He's played a lot in the bullpen.
Okay.
Started 9 games. Okay. You know what? I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, we're looking at those 3 years prior, and I don't like that at all. But this year is really good, and that's basically half of what he's shown in the majors. Is this? So I'm looking at Nasty Nestor is what Matt Neiman is saying. Okay, so has he done? I don't think he's an elite.
No. I don't think he's elite at all.
But I mean, I do think that what he's doing right now, like, he's entrenched in the starter category.
I think he's a starter. Yeah, I'd put him like. Because obviously he started this year bench, you know, I wouldn't be like too high on him, but obviously he's showing us his prospect right now. So you know, I put him in the middle of the starter, like 83.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, like, I would be so happy right now as a Toronto Blue Jays fan to have a freaking Nestor Cortez Jr. coming out of the pen, 2.67 ERA, 1.9 WAR,
and now he's a starter, and he went like I think above more than 5 innings last time out, so he's actually like doing it. He's actually doing it.
How old was he?
26.
That's like a little Nate Pearson-esque dude that they have. But actually, think about that, right? Like, look at the stats that he was putting up right there. If that ended up being a Nate Pearson...
Oh, I'm great. I'm feeling great
I'd be feeling really good, you know? It just takes him a little bit more time or something. Nasty Nestor is what Keisha and Matt are calling him. Okay. Yeah, we tossed him into the starter.
I like that.
And we got Chad Green coming up. I don't know a whole ton about Chad Green.
I know he's just been like, oh my God, did we draft him? I saw somewhere here. Yeah, we drafted him in the 37th round.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Shout out, Chad Green.
Respect.
You worked, big dog. You worked.
And you know what? He's put up some solid years here.
Actually, absolutely, dude.
Yeah. He's can write off that and been pretty good ever since.
Pretty much every single year. And I mean, even that 4.17, like, that's still in the pen, like, serviceable, right? Like, it's not great, but, like, if that's the one outlier, like, okay.
I mean,
this guy's got to be a high starter for me.
I think he's got to be solid. Like, he kind of reminds me of, like, they're like Adam Simber. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Even, absolutely. They're Adam Simber. Toss him in there, high starter. That could be, like, 85, 86 right there, I think.
I agree.
For Mr. Chad Green. Also, Electro Gaming 87. Oh, go Pack, go!
So close.
I'm excited.
So close. All right, now this guy that they traded for, Andrew Heaney from the LA Angels.
Okay.
Very interesting because I want to look at him as well.
Yeah.
Played most of his career for LA.
Oof.
Career ERA is this year is even worse. I know they put him into the bullpen, and he was coming in as a backup. Like, when we were winning by like 4, they were getting him warmed up when we were winning by 8. So, like, they were the guy they're not high on.
So he's nothing.
He's nothing right now.
Oh, man. Okay, so has there been anything good about him?
His one of his first years.
Oh, that's a long time
sophomore
ago.
year. That's a long time.
That is a long time ago, guys.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Is Andrew Heaney that feeling when you want to poo, but it's just a fart? Is that what it
Honestly,
is?
he's 30 years old. He's not
like,
getting any
like,
better. Like,
there's like
he
nothing,
could be a feeling that you want to poop, but it's just a fart.
Like, there's nothing there that is appealing to me.
And I was kind of high on him because he had a good stretch.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, he's getting better. And then they traded for him right when he was hot. Good trade by the LA Angels.
I think that he's that feeling when you want to poop, but it's just a fart.
It's just a fart right there.
Fart. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, he won't ever be anything but a fart, and that's just too bad.
Yeah, Keisha's agreeing right here. He's trash.
And also Slinksy YT. Am I the only one scared of Cole tonight? No, dude. We put him in the Hall of Fame category.
No, yeah, like literally. Yeah, literally, he's there, guys.
We already chalked this game in our Blue Jays Today show as a loss.
Yeah.
So if we can come out with a W, I am feeling exceptional.
Oh, guys, we're gonna have a podcast tomorrow talking about what the Jays need to do to make playoffs, and you're gonna break down. Like, we're gonna talk about this game.
Yeah, 100%, dude. So who is next on the list? Clay
Holmes. Yeah.
All right. So Clay Holmes, another guy I know about.
Wow. Okay. So he's 28, and so far not a good career. Has
there been anything promising?
So I mean, he's getting better.
Okay,
he's coming out of the pen. Okay. I mean, I honestly like, and when facing the Yankees, I don't see this guy in critical situations.
Yeah,
Clay Holmes.
Yeah. Keisha saying poop.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling. I mean,
is he bad enough for the poopy or the
feeling?
Farts,
the feeling that he's a fart. I don't know.
He's very borderline, guys.
He's very borderline.
If he's not that feeling, then he's got to be 70, 71.
Okay,
maybe.
So they traded for him. Okay, look at this. He's been very good since coming to New York because they traded from Pittsburgh.
Wow, only 13.2 innings, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. We'll toss him very low bench.
Like 70.
Very low bench.
70.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. He's got to be very...
Keisha and Matt, he's been good for you guys since watching, but you got to look at what
Yeah, that's the thing. He's been good in 13 innings, but this guy, that's only less than 10% of his whole career.
Yeah. So, we'll give him a low bench.
Yeah, low bench. Corey Kluber now.
Okay, Corey Kluber
is an interesting one because Corey Kluber back in the day, I would have said Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Look at that.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that stretch.
Two Cy Youngs this guy had. And he's been great. And, this year too,
he's just been dealing with injury this year. I feel like he is a really good starter.
Yeah.
Because he did have that rough season. He needs to come back and prove it.
But that's not a rough season, though. That was injury. He got injured that year. He only pitched 35 innings.
No, you're right. He's just been dealing with a lot of injury.
Because I remember it was one of the first years I was playing fantasy baseball, and he was drafted really high, really early on, and he went down May.
So where would you put him now?
You know what? I think I got to show a bit more respect because he's still doing good. I'd probably throw him in the elite category.
Okay,
honestly.
Low elite, lower elite?
Well, here's the thing. The reason I say that is because we showed Chris Sale a lot of respect, and it's pretty much the exact situation.
Fair enough.
Right? So it's an elite period where we haven't seen them do stuff in 2 years.
Right.
I'd throw him probably just ahead of Chapman.
Okay, I'll give him an 87, 88, kind of like what I'm giving Chapman.
Yeah, and I think that if he was fully healthy, he could definitely throw up a 3.3 ERA.
I think so too, and it's good that they got him back.
Yeah, he's a scary guy as well.
Scary.
Yeah, seriously.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
All right, now Brooks Kriske, who we actually beat the heck up. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
He's the feeling when you want to poop, but it's only a fart.
He's definitely a feeling that I gotta poop, but it's just a fart. He's a farter.
He's a fart.
That was easy. Yeah, we beat him up yesterday. Yeah, we beat him up.
Tell me if we're wrong.
Lucas Licky now. Now, I know that Lucas Licky is actually pretty decent.
Okay.
Because I know, coming out of the pen this year, he's been nice.
Yeah, and it looks like he's getting better as time goes on. Whoa.
Wow, he didn't play for a while. Then they picked him up. Look at that.
Wow, interesting.
Where'd they get him from?
Did he play
in another league?
Yeah,
Japan or Korean league?
Korea or something like that? That seems insane.
Wow, okay. He's doing it right now. He's a reliable guy in their bullpen, so... Wow.
He's 34. Where do we put Licky, guys? Where do we put Licky?
That's tough. I feel like he's got to be a starter right now, but like, I don't know about over these dudes though.
No, definitely not.
You know,
over
like
those
maybe
guys.
like an 80, 81.
Yeah, I mean, like this
he's
guy
solid,
is like
though.
hasn't like
he's hitting it though.
I'd say 80. I'd say it's just
right,
like you gotta like you hadn't played in like 6 years.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's a starter for sure this year.
Kind of reminds me of like Dolis last year.
Right, where it's like, okay, he's good, and you know, he was really good.
He was very good last year. Yeah.
All right.
Jordan Montgomery.
I like Jordan Montgomery. I like young guys who are starting to turn it, like make something of themselves. 28 years old now, and like. Look at that. Even when coming up, good. We can write off that year because of injury. Yeah. And then we can write off the 2020. But yeah.
No, I mean, like the career ERA is still
really
pretty nice, you know. And
really nice.
Looks like, you know, if he can stay healthy, he'll probably be doing it.
I like him.
I think he's got to be a starter for sure.
I think he's going to be a starter. How high?
I'd probably put Jordan Montgomery like an 84 starter.
Yeah.
84 starter, right behind that guy.
Right behind this guy. I honestly forget what we call these guys. What we get?
He was an 85, 86. He was their Adam Simber.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is their...
I forget who that
someone
was.
else. They're so forgettable.
Yeah. Keisha's saying low starter. Yeah, starter. Everyone saying. Yeah, starter. I agree, guys. I agree.
He's
starter.
solid.
I love that it's the Yankee fans in here right now.
Yeah, right. Oh, they've been waiting for this one.
Also, Matt Needham says Monty just proposed today. Well, good for Jordan Montgomery. You can also let him know that he's an 84, says Blue Jays today.
Now,
Wandy Peralta.
Now, I feel like we're getting into this is the part of their bullpen where like I haven't seen all year, and I feel like these might be their September call-ups. And
true. Yeah. I'm not as familiar with the Wandy Peralta.
Yes, it looks like they traded from him from the Giants this year. He's got a 4.02 ERA, 4.57,
30 years old. I mean, like, this looks like a bench.
He's a bench.
You know, this looks like a bench. But I'd say, like, a higher bench, though. Because, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when we were doing it, like, we ranked, I think, like, you know, like, stripling and stuff like that in that area. And I wouldn't say he's too far off from them. So, you know,
he's 70. Doing better than Abreu.
Yeah, totally. You know, like 76, 77. He could be in there. Or, yeah, all right.
Mike's in here. Heaney stinks. Are you a Yankees fan? You've come to the right place. We have him in that feeling when you want to poo, but it's just a fart.
Yeah, the worst feeling.
It's the absolute worst.
Who do we have now?
Joely Rodriguez. Haven't heard of this man in my life. I haven't heard about
this guy at all.
I feel like he's got to be a September call-up.
Who is on your team, Yankees? Who the hell are these guys?
This guy? Oh, they got him from Texas. And
pretty
he's been good.
Win-loss record.
He's been good since he's come from Texas, but this year in total has not been looking good. He's a 29-year-old. Negative WAR. Career I want to put this guy pretty low, like honestly lower than Abreu.
Like right there, probably on the bench.
Because like
that's not good.
He's been. The only reason I'm not saying he's on a that feeling you gotta poo, but it's just a fart. The only reason why is because he's been better since coming to New York. 10 innings.
Yeah, exactly. Like if he was like still in the 5+ ERA, I'd probably toss him in there. But no, I mean like okay.
Yeah.
Tyone now.
Okay, Tyone's had such an up and down year.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster for Tyone. They had such high hopes for this guy, and I mean, he's not really hitting it.
Like his career is good.
It is.
This year's actually doing a lot worse, and he was getting a lot better. I remember at one point he hit below the 4 ERA. I was like, oh my god, like they have Tyone back there. Yeah. And then he's had some rough outings, so he's inconsistent. So I honestly,
Tyone, Like this
what do we do with this man? My gut is saying like lower starter or high bench. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'd probably toss him into that like lowest starter.
Yeah,
like
the lowest of starter. 79, 79.
I would have put him at the beginning of this year like an 82 or something, 83 maybe, and he's dropped down a bit, but I still think that, he's a starter. He could put up a good outing. So, I'll toss him there.
Okay. All right, so before we move on, these are all the pitchers now. These are all the pitchers. So when we take a look at this Yankees pitching staff,
right,
you can see that yes, they have their Hall of Fame Cole.
Yeah.
They've got their Kluber. They've got their Chapman. But after that, it's just starters and then some bench. And
it's not awful, though.
It's not awful. It's not blowing me away.
It's not blowing me away. But I also think, too, like, once we rank these bats, and I know that there's going to be a lot of elites in this bat, it's like, when you look at that, you're like, okay, that's a good pitching bat. That's like good. You know, like we got our ace, we got a solid number 2, we got a solid number 3 in Montgomery. You know, it's like we got some good bullpen guys that we can trust.
Yeah.
And then if you throw in a bunch of elites in that batting thing, which we're about to do.
Yeah, we're about to.
I mean, I feel like, you know, you're gonna look at the team and be like, oh, okay, it's pretty damn good.
Which is quite interesting because like their team ERA is so high and ours isn't. But that's the story.
It's weird.
That's
it's
the
so
weird thing about baseball.
It is weird how that works.
Yeah, right?
All right. Let's take a look at the bats now.
Higgy.
Kyle Higgy.
I've always had a soft spot for Higgy. I think it's because whenever he faces Toronto, he kicks our ass.
Well, we're going to see him tonight because he only, he doesn't only, but he does catch Garrett Cole pretty much every time. I mean, and it's not a good. It's not a good
batting average. Not a good OPS. Not a good OPS plus either.
Oof. Yeah, what are we thinking about Mike, Keisha, Matt?
Be a bench.
What do we? Yeah, I mean, I think that he's got to go bench. What are we feeling about Higashioka? I think
Kyle's a bench. Higgy's a bench, but he can get hot. Yeah, that's the only reason why I don't have him is that feeling you want to poo.
Yeah, no. I mean, like middle bench, I'd say middle bench. I still like him better than those guys.
73.
But, yeah, them do it. Okay, now what about Gary Sanchez, though?
This one's interesting. Because
this is interesting, man. Like 2 years ago, I mean, I think we would have been... We probably would have...
like elite.
Yeah, I definitely would have thrown him into the elite category.
Because if you look at this, it's the low batting average, but like that's what you expect.
OPS, man.
The OPS, the career OPS is so good.
I think, and even this year, man.
Yeah, he hits homers or nothing.
Yeah,
he hits homers or he strikes out.
But
like,
granted, if we are factoring in the defense, I know that Gary Sanchez is pretty bad.
I know that for sure too.
To defense, so even though like for catching
he's so good as a catcher,
I'd say like those catching batting numbers are like elite.
Yeah, but his defense is really bad.
I don't think we can't put him elite. I think that we have to put him starter,
like high starter, maybe like an 86, 85.
Like in the Montgomery, I put him like 84, honestly, because I know the defense is like really bad. Yeah, like what do you guys say? Matt's saying low starter. Keisha's saying low elite. Mike Rotonda saying streaky.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All over the place with this guy, yeah.
I'll go 84 then.
Yeah, because I do think that's where he averages out at, you know, because he'll have stretches of like
so elite
70, like he'll be the feeling that you want to poo, but it's just a fart. Yeah, but then he'll have streaks where it's like Hall of Fame or elite category, you know. So
okay. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that.
Now, DJ
LeMahieu.
Now, DJ, after coming off that big signing, back-to-back, like, batting title years, like he is having a down year for Gary, and they have him for a while still.
Yeah. Now, let's take a look at the production, though, because I know that the overall slash isn't great. It's still not that great, actually. It's still not
like
that great.
The runs, RBIs.
The WAR isn't that good either.
But like he would have been a lock elite, like absolute higher elite.
Absolutely.
But this year a little bit down.
It is. It's definitely a down year for DJ LeMahieu. This is a tough one.
It's a rough one because it's like he's proven it for so long. Yeah. But you know, you look at his past and it's like, okay, like,
well, I mean, still good though. Like still good.
Batting average was there. The batting average has been lower this year.
So do from 2016 to now. What is his numbers?
2016 to now. Where's his batting average?
826 OPS, 311 batting average. Like, that's still, even including those bad years, that's still really good.
So maybe like for me, I had him starting and it's like a 90, like coming into the year, and then
feel like
a little bit lower this year.
Like I honestly want to put him like high starter.
High starter,
yeah. What are you guys saying?
What are we saying? High starter, says Matt.
High starter. Adult Kerma says DJ high starter.
All right.
I do think, because I mean, I can't put him in a league with a 715 OPS.
Yeah.
That's not
right
good.
now. Right now he's performing even lower as starter. But if let's say if he were to get hot next year, like easily could be back into the elite.
That's the thing.
Easily
he's lost the elite category right now because it's just like this is a rough year.
But his defense is good.
Is his defense good? Is it good, guys? The Yankee fans, tell us.
Has it been good this year? Let's
take
find
a look
out.
at the fielding, man.
Errors? Okay, really good. 3 errors. 943.
That's not very good.
Is it factoring in all his positions? Probably factoring in all his positions.
That's just third base.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay, yeah. Okay,
interesting.
Better. All right.
Okay, well, that's DJ. We're saying DJ. High starter for DJ LeMahieu.
Can't believe I got to do this guy. Rognador should have retired a while ago. But he's playing here with the Yankees. And
come on, this guy's not good.
This
guy's not good.
He's not good.
He had like 2 good years in 2015 and 2016, and then it's just been like
it's been blah.
It's been blah ever since. What is he?
I feel like I gotta put like low bench.
Yeah, like I can't. No,
not a far.
No,
he's like a bench on a low major league team.
Yes, that is what he is. He's a bench. He's definitely a bench. I'd probably toss him in in middle bench. Middle bench. Yeah, right around there. That's where you are, Odor.
Oh, but Anthony Rizzo.
I think Anthony Rizzo is going to be an elite for sure.
I think so.
Yeah, he's going to be an elite. He's going to be an elite. Let's figure out where we're going to put him, though.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Rizzo. I mean, career OPS 851 this year.
788 OPS.
Yeah, still very good, though.
Still good. He hits the bombs. Yeah, I mean...
He's an elite.
I was expecting, honestly, higher. I feel like I've been overrating him in my mind.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew he was around where he was. He's 800 OPS, high 700s this year, as we can see. But I mean, this guy's so consistent.
You see these all years where he's really good. Yeah. Obviously, the last 2 years he's been lower than that.
I think that, but I mean, 788 is still very nice.
It's still good.
Is that better than Bo? That's roughly.
No, Bo's 8 something, 823.
It's close though. Yeah. It's very close. Because I know Bo was down there at one point. I still have him in elite, bro. He's still got to be elite.
Yeah, the lowest of elites for me if I'm going to put him there. Because I could even make an argument for he's a high starter.
Oh, I don't know about that. What do you guys think? Rizzo elite. Rizzo elite. Yeah, he's got to be elite, man.
All right, I'll split the difference and go here. Because,
he has to be, man.
Yeah. I was honestly, I think in my mind, I was picturing 850 OPS, and then I was let down. So I think I was like, no. That's a little bit let down for me.
Though. Torres. What is Torres, Yankee fans?
Now, I know Yankees fans have a vendetta against Torres. Oh, wow. Yeah, he has not been the same since his first 2 years. He's bad on defense, too, I remember.
That's the thing, yeah. Torres was a big...
15 errors. That's not good.
That's rough. That is rough.
How do you even... 20... Still...
That's the thing. He's 24 years old.
But he's not...
Yeah, it's just
now we can look at the sample size.
So how many
1,400 at bats, and I mean the OPS at 1,400 is
that's
good.
The thing. When you look at the whole sample size, it's he's actually really nice, but it's just been, and that's rough. The thing. Is it recency bias for us to toss him? Where do we have him? Bad year, bench.
I don't know if he's bench though. Bench. Everyone's saying bench. I feel like I gotta at least give him a medium starter or something
I could go
at least.
I could go
because of
79, 80 or something. All
right. I was gonna go 81, 82. So we'll put him here.
Yeah.
Put him here. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he bounces back. Still 24 years old, but I mean, there is no doubt that in the last 500 at bats, he's been pretty trash.
It's been not.
He's been
good.
pretty trash.
Yeah, literally 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, 500 at bats, garbage.
That's
garbage.
Good,
that's literally bench. You know?
Another year of this, and he's back. He's in the bench for me.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Right. Okay, Gio Urshela. Now, I'm a big fan of Gio Urshela. He gets often overlooked. And as a Blue Jay fan, we used to have this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can obviously the OPS is down from this year, but offense is a little bit down, but I know his defense is stellar.
What are we thinking about Urshela, friends?
Look at that. Okay, 9 errors from third base, 1 from... Okay, it's not... I just know he can make the good play. I know he can look sexy. But yeah, a little bit of a down year.
Okay, honestly, yeah, I'm a little bit let down as well. I think I'd probably toss him the same place that I'm tossing Torres.
Yeah, like an 80.
You know?
Yeah.
Around that. What do you guys think about Gio? Gio, high bench or low starter? Yeah, we're tossing him into the low starter area right now.
It feels starter.
That's a thing.
He does start, on the Yankees.
That is why the Yankees, they've been having a bit of a hard season because coming into this year, I would have had Gio like really high starter. I might have had DJ LeMahieu high elite. Torres could have been considered maybe elite as well, right? So that's why a lot of their offensive guys are having down years.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a resurgence of DJ, a resurgence of Gio, resurgence of Torres anytime soon.
Because their whole offense in total has just been down, and it's not what we're used to seeing from the New York Yankees.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so now we have a guy that I don't know a whole lot about. Andrew Velasquez.
This feels like a call-up. Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so only 4 years, in the league. But I mean, hardly any at-bats to go off of at all.
If we look at his career,
27 years old. I mean, there's just not enough sample size here. There's not enough sample size.
Oh, he's not that OP on base percentage.
Yeah, I mean, it's awful. It's been awful. There's no doubt that he has been up until this point the feeling when you want to fart, but it's just a fart.
I feel like we got to put him there.
Yeah, throw him there, but high because we just don't know anything about this guy. We don't know anything about him. We really don't know anything about this guy. But as of right now, he is that feeling when you want to poo, but it's just a fart.
Absolutely.
So that's what he is right now.
Now Voit!
Voit.
I'm so sad about Voit.
Yeah, I mean, Voit's
Yankees fans, I'm sad.
He's had a rough year, man. It's just
injuries.
It's the injuries, dude. And when you look at what he's done, for being injured,
still decent.
It's still pretty damn good. Right?
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hardly any time at all. I know because I've owned him in fantasy. When he does play, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just he really hasn't had an opportunity to play. But what about the years previously, though?
Yeah,
let's take a look.
If we look at all his past years, look at that 891 OPS. He's good. 274 home runs. I really like him a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like he's an elite.
I think we got to toss him in that low elite category, honestly, because I think that if he was playing a full healthy year, he would 1,000% be up there for the home runs. Up there for the RBIs probably.
Yeah.
It's just the injuries, and I'll be honest, Yankee fans, can you please explain why Voit? What's going on with this situation? Why do you want to get rid of him?
Yeah, he was in trade conversations. I don't know. Maybe they were just all right, screw him, screw developing him, screw it. We're gonna trade for Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, I get it. Now. Rizzo's great too. Rizzo's awesome, but I don't see him it just feels like a right now thing. I don't know.
Yeah. No. I think you got to wait on Voit. I mean, he is I know he's still young in his contract, but 30 years old.
30 years old, still plenty of time left to be a good, I could see this guy 100% having a great year if he's healthy next year.
And now Tyler Wade. He feels like a bench to me, but let's take a look at Tyler Wade.
Yeah, he literally led the league in home runs last year.
For real.
Yeah, we have to throw him in elite.
Yeah.
Honestly, he would be higher in the elite category had he not missed a lot of time this year.
Okay, 110 at-bats this year from Wade, and not bad. Not bad for a supposed bench guy for them.
Well, I think that's where I'm going with this guy,
Yeah.
He's
actually not a bad bench guy.
He just looks he gets on base, bench.
I know that there was rumors of Tyler Wade getting traded because I feel like if Tyler Wade played had a full playing time on a team, he could really blossom.
Well, he's still 26, so there's still plenty of time to do that.
So you know what? I'm gonna give him the highest bench because I think this guy's got some potential. Potential.
All right, sure. Screw it.
Not bad.
Okay, Joey Gallo.
Okay, Joey Gallo.
This guy is gonna be good.
Oh, this is going to be a juicy one. Okay.
Yeah. So a 798 OPS this year.
Nice.
It's dropped a little bit since he moved over to the Yanks.
Yeah, he's been struggling.
Yeah, I know it's dropped a little since he got traded, but I'm not going to hold that too much against him.
Yeah.
When you look at the career, it's been a long career, an 820 OPS. And it's hilarious because you look at the batting average of 206, and you're like, how in the hell does he do it?
It's that on base of 333, the slugging,
and the home runs. That's the
everything.
thing, right? So I do think that Joey Gallo is a solid elite.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd put him as like 89.
Yeah, I think so. 89. You know, I think he's ahead of Kluber, bro. Because I think we said Kluber was like 88 or something. You know, I think he's the highest elite right now.
He's the highest elite on their team.
Yeah. Wow. He's a solid 89. He honestly could be a 90 too. You know, it's like he's had some amazing years. So like he's always up there in those home run conversations. 31 this year. So like, hello. That's pretty damn good.
That's his game. Is just I hit a home run or I strike out a crap load. Because if you look at the strikeouts,
I take a walk.
Or I take a walk.
He does take those pretty frequently.
That's it, man. Just walk. I mean, right now he's literally leading the league in strikeouts and leading the entire MLB in walks. Oh, sorry, reversed.
Yeah. But still, damn, like that's crazy, right? That's
crazy.
Insane. Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner reminds me of like the perfect bench guy. He's the perfect bench guy.
He does feel that way, right? He does feel that way.
I mean, like his whole career, like he's played a long time.
Yeah, look at that at bats.
His whole career.
Almost 6,000 at bats.
I mean, like as of right now in his career, like let's take a look at the last like 4 years.
4 years, 735 OPS. Like that's kind of what you want out of your bench, you know?
Solid.
Like honestly, like I'd probably prefer this guy to Randall.
Yeah,
It'd
definitely.
It'd be close.
He's kind of clutch too. He's more clutch than Randall.
You know what? I think that I have Brett Gardner like maybe it's like I have him at like 78. Do we have 78? We don't have 78.
We don't have, oh wow, what the heck? This should be a 78. Oops.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I honestly I probably have him
like somewhere there.
I have him higher than that other guy, man. Like I got him higher.
Yeah.
We haven't seen
fair enough. Fair enough.
Like let's toss some respect on Brett Gardner's name.
Fair enough. Best bench guy.
Yeah.
He's the best bench guy.
He's good.
All
Gardner.
Right.
Oh wow, Del saying Gardner high starter. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he comes off the bench for them. Like right now, he's been starting a lot, but like he's just the best bench guy because he can come in and start.
He is good. Yeah, I do like some Brett Gardner.
Now,
Aaron Judge.
We've left the big boys to last.
Yeah, I agree. Aaron Judge now.
He to me, like I don't even need to really look at his shit, but like he is an elite. He's like a 92, 93. He's elite.
I mean, the question is though, like, is he Hall of Fame? A 939 OPS, dude. That's better than Mookie Betts. That's better than Bryce Harper.
See, we just put Vladdy as Hall of Fame, you know? And granted, because it's like his first year doing it, but like, yeah, this was his Vladdy year.
But that's
and then
the thing, though. Like, look at ever since,
he's been
900. Like,
he's
been over 900, you know?
Hall of Fame.
Because like
that is Hall of Fame numbers so far.
It is. It's literally Hall of Fame, dude. Like, it's like that career OPS is better than... Like that's like better than pretty much everyone, dude. Like that's better than
you're right.
Like that's better than Mookie. That's better than like, you know. I mean,
I know. I just don't take it so lightly, but like the Hall of Fame.
Well, because here's the thing: like if we put Vlad there, if Vlad got 900 OPS like next year, do we drop him?
No, you're right.
You know, like we can't drop him.
All right. Look, I'll put him in 94. 94.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think the Judge is a 94. Yeah, I didn't expect to put him there, guys.
No,
I thought I was going to put him
elite,
like high elite, but I mean, like you can't argue with that level of production, right? Like that is good.
That's true.
And honestly,
and he's been healthy for the first time.
That's the thing. We're finally getting
healthy again.
We've always been like, oh, like he's not healthy, but like he is actually healthy right now.
Wow.
So yeah, now the last guy on their team is Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah.
And I think I know where I want to put him right now. Like I do want to toss him high elite.
Yeah, me too.
Like I want to talk. Like I do think that Stanton's like a 92 sort of thing right now.
Yeah.
But you know what is kind of crazy? Like I was reading up on some articles about like current players that could be Hall of Famers, and Stanton actually has a bit of an argument, dude. Like if he plays for a little while longer, he could hit the 500 home run mark.
It's true.
And I mean, like I would not be surprised if Giancarlo Stanton, like based on that MVP year, based on all of his All-Stars, like I could totally see Giancarlo Stanton if he hits like close to 500 dingers making the Hall of Fame.
I could see it too. I mean, he's going to be a Yankee for a very, very long time.
Yeah,
like, I think it's something ridiculous, like 28.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Wow. And I mean,
let me actually look that up.
Like he's 31 years old right now, so still a lot of time left. He's got a 900 career OPS. Like that is like again, that's better than Mookie Betts.
Oh,
whoa! Holy moly!
Holy crap!
Yeah, he's gonna be a Yankee forever,
He's gonna be a Yankee for a very long time.
Forever. I think the most important thing. Yeah, I think the most important thing for Giancarlo Stanton is whenever he's on the field, this guy is elite as hell.
Yeah.
He just has to be on the field.
Yeah.
And I think that he actually could make a play for Hall of Fame.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So, guys, that is our rankings of the New York Yankees.
Yeah, let's do a quick review. So we got two Hall of Famers in Judge and Garrett Cole. So they got one Hall of Fame starter and one Hall of Fame bat.
That's a pretty good recipe for winning.
That is a good recipe for success. Then we have them having four elite players. Wow, they traded for two elite bats.
Yes, I mean that pretty much turned their whole season around right there.
Absolutely.
You know, and then topped with this nice depth in starting and nice, the bench is pretty big, but I mean that's what you're going to get on a team, but nice deep starting.
Yeah,
nice
and then they got three guys who are that feeling when you want to poo, but it's just a fart.
I mean, everybody has those.
Everyone's got a few.
You can't deny it. You can't pretend like you walked into the bathroom, flushed the toilet, like I did work.
Yeah,
you just got to own up to it. Like, it was just a fart.
I do have a few, but curious to know, Yankee fans, like, what do you think about this? Like, where did we go wrong? Because obviously, we're checking Baseball Reference. We don't watch every game. We watch some games, especially the ones that you play with us. We're going to be watching that one right now, basically.
Yes.
But I mean, I want to hear from you guys who watches every game. Like, did we get this right? Is there anything that you would change here? Or are these pretty accurate rankings?
All right. Guys, let us know in the comments down. Let us know in the comments down below that. And guys, make sure to check out our Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Radio Public, and Breaker. Also, check us out on our TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. It's $3 a month, guys, to become a Patreon. You can come and join our community. Come onto our Wine on Wine. And as well, this video is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight and Mainscape. So, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in, supporting us, especially right before the Blue Jays and Yankees game.
Yeah, I'm excited.